Hey, hi, and hello, Madding Pyro here. It is August 22nd. It's about noon, a little after maybe. I got a couple things I wanna show one thing that I bought uh, for my diet because, fall's coming up. But I also want to talk about something pretty serious here in a few. So, let's get to the first thing. I tried ice chips a while back, the lemon ones. I got it in my keto box. You guys saw the unboxing of that. So I went and I ordered a few packs of them. They are expensive. But it's fall time, and everybody knows that I'm a sucker for pumpkin spice. I have, well, for lack of a better term, I have the basic white bitch disorder. Pumpkin spice everything come October. So I found these ice chips pumpkin spice. It is I believe it's xylitol. Hold on. Yeah, it's xylitol sweetened. So xylitol is one of the sweeteners we can actually have on keto. And they're just little chips. They come in a tin. That's why they're called ice chips. They're pretty weird looking. But my God, the flavor of these things are phenomenal. It is like eating a pumpkin spice explosion. Highly recommended for anybody that's on keto. Don't eat a lot of them all at once because, as we all know, artificial sweeteners will make you very regular very quickly. Um, they're excellent though. You suck on them, you can chew them up. They last a good while. They taste wonderful, and it gets rid of that sweet tooth thing that a lot of us deal with when we're on keto because you can't have sugar. These have no chemical aftertaste to them, which I was very shocked about, considering it is like straight xylitol flavor. Um, they're just really, really good, and I really, really like them. I eventually plan on getting other flavors, but I saw the pumpkin spice and had to jump on it because I am already pumpkin spicing up for for Halloween and the fall because I'm a huge, huge nut about pumpkin spice, and of course we only really get it one time a year when everything pumpkin spice and pumpkin flavored comes out. So there's a hint, guys. Y'all want to send me something? Find weird flavor or weird pumpkin spice flavored stuff, even if it has sugar in it. I don't care. I'll do a review on them. I'm not going to consume the sugar stuff, but my kids will, and they love pumpkin spice just as much as I do. So if you see stuff and you want a review on it, or you just see something that's completely whacked out that's pumpkin spice flavored or scented, send it to me. PM me. I'll send you my address and ship it over. We'll try it. We'll review it. Now, that was the fun part of the video. I'm going to get a little serious here, and I know I've talked about it a couple times on my channel, but there's a couple things that happened to me in the past week. Not just my birthday, by the way, was yesterday. I didn't really do anything outlandish. I had plans to travel a little bit, and those plans ended up falling through because of several things. Um, one of which was we just had a lot of stuff to do, and I couldn't make it out of here in time. And then on top of that, once we did get the stuff done, what I'm going to touch on is one of the reasons we couldn't go. Um, I'm going to touch on mental health here for a minute. Now, as everybody knows, if you know me at all, you know that I have suffered, dealt with, and fought through depression my whole life. For different reasons. I mean, there's Different things hit me at different times. And when I get down, I get really down. I'm not down often, which is it's a form of bipolar is what it is. But the depression, when it hits hard. Usually only for a couple days, maybe a week at the most, and then I work through it and I get through it pretty well. I do this unmedicated. I don't like taking medications at all. I don't like going to the doctor either. But the point of it is I have been able to find ways to fight through it and not be have my whole life put on hold because of it or become detrimental, which is I just recently well, let's start with yesterday and the day before there was a incident on the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. Now this happens a lot. Normally what will happen is, and guys, forgive me for just putting it out there like this, especially the kids that watch. I know I got a few younger followers, but what normally happens is people go up on the Bay Bridge and they drive up there, decide that they don't want to live anymore, get out of their car and jump off the bridge. Once in a while, something will happen where they debate it. Now, yesterday's incident was different because the guy got up there Thursday night, and they didn't get him down off of the bridge. They actually did talk him off, which was interesting because that doesn't happen often. But they did talk him off at about, I believe it was like 6:30 or something. They got him off the bridge the next day. That shut down Bay Bridge traffic, and traffic was backed up from the bridge all the way up through Easton, which is, over here. It's going towards Ocean City. But miles and miles and miles of backup. You couldn't even make it to the grocery store if there was an emergency. No one could get to the hospital. I mean, it was bad. The traffic was really bad. But I'm not here to complain about the traffic. I'm here to tell you if mental health is a major issue, especially right now with everything going on with COVID, people losing their jobs, people losing their homes. It's massive. Depression is hitting hard on a lot of people, even people that have never really dealt with it before a day in their lives. There are people that can help if you choose to go that route. Some of us, including myself, I won't go talk to a counselor. It's not that I don't need one. It's that I just won't do it. I don't feel comfortable talking to people that I don't know. And then once I get to know them, I don't feel comfortable telling them my deepest, darkest secrets and why I'm depressed and why things happen the way they did. I'll deal with it myself. I don't like to put it that way, but I do deal with it myself. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't, and this one hit home. We don't know the exact circumstances. We know what happened, but as a lot of you that follow me on my Facebook have read, my sister passed away last week. I think it was Wednesday. I didn't put anything up until yesterday about it. And the reason I didn't put anything up until yesterday is because we didn't know. I didn't know, when the funeral and everything was going to be or anything like that. Now, a lot of you also know that I don't do funerals at all. The last funeral I went to was for Doc Hawkins, and it ripped me up for years. Honestly, years. I just don't do it. I mean, yes, I like dark, decrepit, weird, morbid shit, but funerals of someone that you love is just something I can't handle. I know it sounds weird, but I want to remember my friends and my family the way I know them, not laying in a box in a cold room around a whole bunch of people either that were fake to them their whole lives, they didn't like, or that they didn't see. I'm alive now. If you want to talk to me, talk to me. Other than that, I don't plan on having a funeral ever. I plan on being cremated, and I plan on being scattered off to the bounds of whatever island I happen to float to. Um, the problem being is I take up enough space on the earth now. I don't need to take up more space than laying in a box in a field with other people. Um, yeah, I know it's kind of a weird subject, but as far as we know, as far as I know right now, she overdosed on her thyroid medicine. Now, whether it was accidental or intentional, we're not 100% on. Now, she did have some underlying health issues that, they could have complicated things. I don't know. We don't know. We just don't know. Eventually, it may come out. It may not. I I don't know if it was intentional or not, so I can't say one way or the other. I really, I'm not going to say I wasn't close to her because she was my family, but at the same time, I didn't see her often. The last time I saw her was when my mom was in the hospital and she passed away. So, but not that I wasn't unfriendly or anything like that to her. I've got a really big family and we just don't get together often and I don't talk to them very much. Um, and there's some reasoning behind it. Other is, convenience or whatever you want to call it. I'm cold, guys. That's why I have my blanket on. That's why I always have my blanket on. I keep my house like an ice box. I'd rather cover up with a blanket than have it hot in here. So that kind of hit me hard, and then finding out when everything was on my birthday was kind of rough for me. So, and then of course the Bay Bridge thing happened, and 2020 is just trying to destroy me. At least I feel it is. It's everything that can go wrong has. The best thing about 2020 right now is I'm still alive. I am losing weight steadily, which is excellent. I did change my health around a lot, and that's cool. And I have my wife to thank for that, and I have a lot of friends of mine that are supporting me in this have too. Now, don't get me wrong. I've slipped up a couple times. Several times actually. Oh my god, the bags under my eyes are horrendous. I have not really slept well in about 4 days again. But I mean, you're talking, this is some heavy stuff, and you just kind of got to deal with it, and life goes on. So, I guess basically what I'm trying to get to, instead of me sitting on the couch rambling for the next hour about it, is guys, if you're having problems and you need someone to talk to, pick up the phone, call a friend, call your mom, call your dad, call your brother, call your sister, call your cousin, call your boyfriend, call your wife, and talk to them about it. Try to get things resolved before it gets to the point where suicide you feel is the only way to handle it. It's not the only way to handle it. I'm not going to say it's a weak person's out, because it's not. It takes a lot of balls to commit suicide. Not to mention the fact that if you're pushed so hard that that's your only option out, then, no one's going to be able to stop you, and we all know that. But at the same time, at least try. It's mental health is a very serious issue in this country, and it's been frowned on for so long and cast away for so long that no one takes it seriously. Take it seriously. It's not a joke, and people right now are at an all-time high with it. So guys, that's basically what I have for you today. So get healthy, get happy, try to make it through this crazy year, and I'll talk to you guys later.